Chapter 1 Computer and its Evolution. Introduction. Computer has been the biggest human invention till date. The machine not only makes the calculations easy, but is also helpful in various other functions such as storing data, mailing and others. However, prior to invention of computers, the calculations were done using different kind of machines. Early calculating machines. Abacus. It is the first known calculating device. It was used to perform simple arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Counting is done by moving the beads on the abacus. It was invented around 5,000 years ago and was primarily used in Asia. It was known as the first mechanical device used for calculation. Napier bones. John Napier, a Scottish mathematician in 1617, invented a system of calculation using strips of ivory bones known as Napier bones. Pascaline. It is the first mechanical calculating machine. It had a rectangular box with movable wheels. It was invented by Blaise Pascal in 1641. The instrument was designed to perform arithmetic operations with numbers up to hundreds and thousands. Difference engine. Difference engine was invented by Charles Babbage in 1822. It was an automatic mechanical calculator which was capable of preparing mathematical tables. The machine was designed to create error-free tables. Difference engine had number of columns numbered from 1 to n and was capable of storing one decimal number in each column. Analytical engine. Analytical engine is a better version of difference engine and was designed by Charles Babbage in 1837. It was the first general-purpose computer. The calculating device had some basic elements as in modern computer. These elements were input, output, and memory device. Charles Babbage is known as the father of computer. Evolution of computers. The gradual development in the calculating devices led to the invention of computers. It took several years and stages for the computer to evolve as modern-day computer. The various stages of computer evolution were: First generation computers, 1946 to 1959. The first generation computers were typically large and needed a room for accommodation. They used high-speed vacuum tubes as switching devices and had a very small memory. These computers used ENIAC. ENIAC stands for Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator. They were developed in 1946 by Eckert and Mauchly in USA. The first generation computers were very big in size, slow in speed, and gave very low level of accuracy. It consumed much of power and generated too much of heat, due to which machine failure took place very often. Second generation computers, 1959 to 1965. The second generation computer witnessed some major developments, such as the vacuum tubes were replaced by transistors and diodes. The replacement helped in reducing the size of the computers as well. They had advantages over the first generation computers as they were faster in speed, more reliable, larger storage capacity, and required less power consumption. The machine failure rates were very low. Third generation computers, 1965 to 1970. The third generation computers used integrated circuits known as chip instead of transistors. They were smaller and had more storage capacity as compared to second-generation computers. These computers were designed to use an operating system that enabled different programs to run at the same time. These computers were 10,000 times faster than the first-generation computers. Examples of third-generation computers are IBM 360 and 370 series. Fourth-generation computers, 1970 to 1985. The fourth-generation computers used microprocessors, which further reduced the size of the computer and increased their efficiency. These computers have greater computing power than the previous generations. The use of microprocessor chip resulted in the development of microcomputer. The era of personal computer was developed during this period only. Fifth-generation computers since 1985. Fifth-generation computers are in developmental stage. The goal of the fifth generation is to develop a device which could respond to natural language input and is capable of learning and organizing itself with having a power of human intelligence. They will be able to recognize images and graphs. Let's summarize. There were various calculating devices prior to the inventions of computers. Abacus is considered as the first known calculating device. Abacus was soon replaced by Pascaline, which could calculate number up to hundreds and thousands. It was in 1822 when Charles Babbage designed the difference engine. It was designed to create error-free table. It was soon replaced by analytical engine in 1837, again designed by Charles Babbage. This was the first general-purpose computer. The first-generation computers were typically large and needed a room for accommodation. They used vacuum tubes for operations and had less internal storage. In second-generation computers, the vacuum tubes were replaced by transistors. The replacement helped in reducing the size of the computers as well. The third-generation computers used integrated circuits known as chip instead of transistors. The fourth-generation computers used microprocessors, which further reduced the size of the computer and increased their efficiency. The fifth-generation computers have high storage capacity and are smaller in size.